successful Black Friday sale. What that means is I want you to be able to run a sale that actually helps you book returning clients, but also new clients. Sharing an ultra valuable piece of the business success puzzle, really, how to create a successful sale, specifically today, a Black Friday sale. But what I'm teaching can be implemented for any sale, any special offer that you create, because really it works for everything, but we always want to get bookings from a special. Don't want to just run it and get nothing. So there is a strategy behind it, and that's what I'm sharing. So 2 keys to a successful Black Friday sale. The first is to make it irresistible, and the second is to make it limited. And we're going to dive into what this actually means, but generally irresistible means an actual dollar amount off, and to make it limited is to put a time frame on it or a limited amount available, only a certain amount of clients or a certain appointment times. Okay. These are our 2 keys to make any sale super successful. I'm going to give you the 3 steps, of course, and then I'm going to share with you my exact sale that I've been offering in my studio. I want to say for the past 3 years. I'm going to give you the exact offers I make, and you're more than welcome to steal them. That's the time where I want you to pull out your phone and actually take a picture, screenshot this so you have it for later. Screenshot of that so you can use it to make your own sale or even as inspiration. Step 1. Craft your irresistible offer. So the first step is to actually make the offer, to create your special, and you can offer more than one special, like more than one discount or more than one offer, but I wouldn't say to offer more than 3, as that can get confusing and overwhelming for clients. And overwhelmed customers don't buy, or in your case, they don't book. So we want to make it really straightforward. We want to drive them in the direction that we want them to actually book in. And generally that means what's going to give us the biggest profit. So what is your special? So key number 1 is to make it irresistible. You want to make the sale attractive. You want clients to feel like they are getting a really good deal. But you do need to remember that you still want to be making money off this, right? Your service still has time, it still has value. So yes, offer an awesome special, but don't go crazy with it that you feel like you're actually losing out in the end. And this is part of one of the signature methods that I teach in Brad Tab's Fully Booked formula. It's the time investment strategies. What you're offering here as a discount while still making money is a time investment into your business. You are offering a discount to get clients through the door so you can turn them into lifetime clients, keep them coming back, and get that full lifetime value out of each and every client, because it's not only one and done with our clients. We want them to keep coming back. That's how we continue to be fully booked. Okay. So you have options of what you can offer. The first would be just a discount. So your discount should always be in the form of a dollar amount off, at least for your main offer. So if you're going to have more than one, the other ones could be a percentage off, but $1 off is really the best way to entice potential clients to book in with you, because they're actually seeing how much they're saving. So when I share with you later, it's $100 off my initial brow appointments as opposed to 25% off, which it actually is. It is 25% off. But $100 obviously looks better than 100 looks better than 25, but it also tells them exactly what it is. We're not always doing that math. I know I can't always do that math quickly, especially if it's not on a really simple number. Our brains don't like do that math and see how much we're actually saving. So it's the best way to do it is to show them exactly how much they're saving. The next option that you can offer would be a package or a bundle. So it would be not necessarily actually offering a discount. You can still discount this, but it's bundling a service. So let's say you offer microblading, but you also offer lash lifts. So you could do microblading at still the full price, but with a lash lift included. Whether you want to have it as done at the same time or as a different appointment, that's totally up to you, but you can bundle it together and then you can keep it at the full price, or you can still offer a discount on this as well. Keep in mind the cost of your time, and that if you do split it up over multiple appointments, that sometimes you'll be offering a service technically for free on your end. So keep that in mind when you're creating packages. You can also package together like a service and products if you do sell retail products in your due to you as well. That way you can still sell the service or the product for the full price, and then you offer kind of the discount or that freebie on the other item. That leads us into the next one, which is just a free gift in general. So if they're purchasing one thing, they get something else, whether it's a service or it's a product and they get an extra product, free gift. But keep in mind that you are still going to have to purchase this gift, whether it's retail product or it's something that you're buying just for this, you're still going to have to put money into it. So make sure that you're still making profit on that. And the last one is a gift card discount or a gift card bonus. So I really like this one because clients can use these gift cards towards future services, and it allows anyone to take advantage of the offer, especially when we're doing PMU. A lot of times, not all our clients touch-ups line up to when the sale is, right? Like not everybody needs their yearly touch-up or their 2-yearly touch-up in November or in December, right? So if they're purchasing this discounted gift card, they can use it in March or they can use it in June, right? And they can still take advantage of this discount with you. And the great thing with this is where you get, well, part of where you get your cash influx, right? So somebody's purchasing a discounted gift card today, yes, in the future, they're going to use it and you're going to have to do that service, but you're getting that cash influx for the holiday season right now. So you can offer a discount on it. And that is how I do it, which I'll share later with the exact sale that I offer. But you can also do a bonus, like buy $100 in gift card and get an extra 25 or get an extra 10. So however you feel you want to lay that out. If you're doing e-gift cards, it might also be structured on how your backend actually allows you to add discounts or bonuses. So make sure you check into that as well. E-gift cards are definitely the way to go because you don't actually have to spend any money printing out gift cards. People can buy them online without actually coming in to see you. And then number 2 is who is your special for. So this also falls into kind of what discount or what option you're offering, but is the discount for initial services, so new clients only, or is it for returning clients? If it's for returning clients, that's where I feel like the packages or the gift cards are really good for that, because sometimes it's hard to offer a discount on a touch-up price, right? But we generally are running sales to attract new clients, but we don't want to kind of brush off our returning clients. We want them to keep coming back. We want to thank them for their loyalty, right? Show that we're grateful for the business. So, and it's also always easier to retain a client than to actually get a new one. And you want that lifetime value. So I think the best way to do that for them to get the best benefit out of a Black Friday sale specifically is to do that the discount on gift cards so that they can use it in the future. And you can actually, I do the e-gift cards. I know I just talked on it based on how your back end is set up. I do my e-gift cards through my Square booking system, my Square payment processing, and I have the free Square plan. So you'll have access to this if you even don't use Square and you just want to use it for e-gift cards. You can sign up for it, use it for that. And it's really easy to set up and it's totally free. And the way I do it is a percentage off. So I know that you can do it that way if that's what you're interested in doing it. Okay. And then the third part of crafting your irresistible offer is how long is the sale going to run for? So is it going to be just Black Friday, all weekend, Cyber Monday? Are you going to do it the week before to kind of beat the rush of everyone else offering a sale? Are you going to run it after? Are you going to run it till Christmas? Are you going to do it until all the spots are filled, if you have a certain amount of appointments available, or until a certain amount of people book? So you have to really think about what you want your outcome to be from this sale, because later, step 3 is going to be actually to close the sale. So you want to get as many people in as possible. So think about how you can do that and how long you actually need it to run for. But by doing these tactics, you need to do it this way. You're creating scarcity, you're creating demand, and you're limiting your supply. So this is what's encouraging clients to book and to book now, to take action right away on what you're offering because it is limited. And this is one of the 2 keys of creating that irresistible offer. There always has to be a reason for them to take action now. We can't leave it for too long. So I know I said maybe run it till Christmas, but that does seem quite long. It just depends what you're looking for, your outcome of the sale. Number 4 is how long do they have to book the special? We said they have this much time to purchase to actually make that choice, but now when can they book in? This is where it gets like a little bit complicated in the sense of if you're running a sale, if for example you sold product, you don't have to worry about this because they purchased and you're done. But here we are getting them to commit, but they actually need some time to book that appointment and kind of go from there. So think about what you have available and what you'd like to fill and how much time you can actually fit these clients in. And then the last one is, are there any stipulations? And back on that, before I continue, sorry, there can't be a stipulation on the gift card discount and when it has to be used by. I believe that's actually illegal, but it's also part of the reason why you're offering the gift card discount is so they can use it in the future, right? So that's one of your stipulations that you can apply. But what are your other stipulations, right? Are there rules, are there regulations, are there limitations? Are there deposits that must be made to secure the special? This is crucial. We're going to get to that later too. Can they only reschedule once and within a certain time frame to still receive the special? Can they only be used for certain services, appointment times? Make sure you include all of these stipulations before so that clients are aware. And if for some reason you have an issue, you can refer them back to it later if they missed it or they didn't have a chance to read it. Now, step 2, you've decided what you're actually going to offer. Now you need to prep that irresistible offers. Number 1, and this one is crucial, and you know I'm a strong believer, and this is deposits. And deposits are so important to running a successful sale because it is making your clients commit to the special and to their appointment. And it's also giving you a cash influx right now too. So just like the gift card is, this is also giving you a cash influx. You can set up deposits for free using the Square Invoices app. This is what I use, and it syncs with my Square booking and my Square payment. But if you're not using Square at all, you can still use it for free as an invoicing app for your deposits. You can also use PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, e-transfer. If you're doing it in a way that doesn't connect with your online booking, just make sure you stay on top of it and make a note in their account that they have paid so there's no confusion at checkout. Okay. I highly recommend always having deposits in place. So this is, if you're not already doing this is a great time to start implementing them in your business. But if you do decide that this is not for you and you don't want to always offer or require deposits, please still impose this for your special for the Black Friday sale and for future sales because it does have them commit, right? It has them commit to get access to the sale. So they're not just going to be like, yeah, I want this special and then kind of disappear and you've given away one of those spots. It makes them commit. Deposits is step 1 to prepping. The next step, number 2, is creating the actual content. Okay? Create the graphics you're going to use, create the social media posts, create your sales email. And if you don't already have this set up, my favorite is MailerLite. This is what I currently use. And you can actually use it for free if you have under 500 or under subscribers. And then I do believe it's like $10 a month if you have over that. It's super easy to set up, to create an account, and then to load in all your clients' info. I feel like I'm dropping so many little Easter eggs from the Fully Booked Formula MPB Club in here right now. But in those, I do show you exactly how to set up your email marketing platform, start sending email campaigns. But that being said, you do, if you're thinking right now, like, I don't have a list of emails to send, you do. You already do if you have already seen some clients, okay? If you have clients, you have an email list. If you've had people reach out, you have an email list. So collect all those emails, their email addresses, and then you can put them in your email marketing platform and send them emails, send them these offers, send them these specials, and get them to either book in for the first time if they haven't booked or rebook with you. You're going to create all of this content. Next is step 3, and you're going to run the offer. Okay. So you're going to show up, you're going to promote the sale like as much as possible. And when you're doing this, when you're creating this content and you're actually showing up for it, You're, of course, like I have a little graphic here of what I've used in the past for my actual ad on Instagram. I believe this was a reel, maybe it was a story. But in your caption or in your email, you need to always include a way for them to book with you, at least a link to booking or a way to contact you. You need to make it easy for them to book. You need to tell them exactly how to do it and how to do it now. In your emails, it's really easy because you can include the actual link to book, and please include it more than once in your email. You can add it behind photos, you can add buttons, you can add actual links. Super easy to do, once again, in MailerLite. In your social media posts, you can always refer people back to your link in bio, but a better way to do it is to get them to actually DM you or reply in the comments so that you're interacting with them right away, as opposed to being like, you actually need to leave this post and go to my page and then click the link. It's much easier for them to just reply, and then you can book them in from there or direct them from there. If you are using your link in bio, which you should still use, make sure you update it so that it is only about your sale. So depending on what you're offering, you can have more than one option in there, but it shouldn't be directing them to anywhere but your actual sale. So if your only sale is to book in with you, have it as that. If you're also having gift card sale, I have both of those. So I'll have book in with me at the special, and then the second link will be get your gift card for 25% off. Those are the only links. I'm not directing anyone to YouTube at that point. I'm not directing anyone anywhere else. It is only to the sale, so you can update that in your link in bio, or if you're using another app for it, like your link tree, obviously update it there. And in your stories, get people to DM you to book. You can also use the link sticker now that we all have a link sticker, but have it take them directly to the booking page or the purchasing page, depending what your offer is. We want to get them right there, but it's also great to still have them be able to DM you, because some people do have questions. Some people will want to ask or talk to you first. It's also a great way to create engagement. That's a whole nother story, but to just have them reply right away without taking them off of Instagram. This is the time to show up though, right? So you need to be posting daily for the whole sale. So keep that in mind too when you are choosing how long you want your sale to run for. You need to be showing up daily and promoting this sale with a post or reel, but also in your stories, multiple stories a day, ideally, and a daily email. There is some prep to do. There is some actually being on Instagram to do, but you can create this all beforehand and then just have it go out, whether it's scheduled or you make a note of when to post it. You should do it that way. It's much easier than doing it day of, because it's the holiday season, everything gets busy. So we want to have it prepped, and then we want something for every single day. With MailerLite, if you do decide to use that as your email marketing platform, you can create the emails and then schedule them automated to go out. You can send the same email over and over again. I would update the email if you're having it as it's ending soon or these spots are filling up, just to create even more demand and to get those clients booking in right away. You can also start to promote the sale either by email or on Instagram or whatever social media platform you're using a little bit ahead of time to let your clients know that a sale is coming, to keep their eyes open for it. And then the final way that you're going to get clients to book in on this is to follow up. And this is one of my favorite things to teach. One of my favorite pieces of the Fully Booked formula, and something that's included in B Club, is how crucial it is to actually follow up with your clients. Yes, you're following up by sending these automated emails, but you want to personally follow up as well. And I'll generally do this over text or DM, but if you're sending like an actual email that you're typing out personally to that client, that works too. But the best way to do it is to follow up in the last way that you were communicating with this client. So it just looks like you're continuing the conversation. Oh, you want to follow up with any client who has ever reached out, but they haven't booked in with you. And then you want to follow up, and this is for PMU specifically, for any of your yearly touch ups from that month. So, in the Fully Booked formula, I teach to create a follow up spreadsheet, which you get access to. And you fill this spreadsheet out, and then every month you reach back out to your clients who are within the time frame of potentially needing a follow up appointment or their touch up appointment, right? And see where they're at, see if they're ready to book in. So, you're going to actually be doing this for your Black Friday sale, or really for any sale you're offering, but specifically for this Black Friday sale. You are going to be reaching out to your November touch up list. And then you're also going to reach back out to your October, your September, your August. If there's anyone who was on that list who was like, no, I'm not quite ready yet, you can reach back out to them and be like, hey, checking back in. See how your brows are doing. I'm also offering this sale. Are you ready for it? Okay. And then you're also going to reach out to your December list early, because sometimes some clients are ready to book in a little bit earlier, and then you're offering them that special. They're taking advantage of your irresistible offer. Of course, these clients are also receiving your emails or maybe seeing your social media posts, but that personal follow-up is just such a great way to drive the booking. So you can easily just type out your offer and then copy and paste it with like a client personalization, their name, their appointment, how long it's been, any info that you want to add, and then just send it out super easily. Your follow-up should not take you very long. Your final step is to actually close the sale. So sometimes this is the hard part. We want to keep getting bookings, especially when it's going, but we need to close the sale because we told them it is limited. So the sale must actually end. You're creating scarcity by doing this. You're getting people to commit. So once that time frame is up, so once those spots are filled, you have to close the sale. That's a wrap. That's it. That is all of the steps for you to start creating your own irresistible Black Friday sale. But I want to share with you my exact sale just so you can get a better idea to what to potentially offer. Well, you can see exactly what I do and kind of take it from there. Okay. So you can steal my exact sale. This is what I offer. So $100 off. And please remember, this is based on just the services I offer. So use it as inspiration based on what you offer too, right? So $100 off initial microblading or combo brows. Those are the two PMU services that I offer. So $100 off, we're seeing that actual $100. $20 off lash lifts and brow laminations. And then I'm doing the 25% off the e-gift cards, which can be used towards the future services. So we still have the two offers. I'm not offering more than 3 offers. We have the 2 offers that are at the like actual dollar off. And then there's one at 25% off, which actually equates to the $100 off. That is 25% off because my services are $500. So I'm really offering my new clients and my returning clients the same discount. Okay. So those are my 3 actual offers. And then the sale starts Thursday. I always have it start after dinner time. So you can choose, or you can start it Friday morning. I like to get at it. I get excited. And then I have it end Monday at midnight, Cyber Monday. It runs all weekend. All appointments must be booked in the month of December or January. I require $150 deposits for the PMU appointments and then $40 deposits for lash lifts and brow lamination appointments. The $150 deposit is higher than my regular deposit because, once again, we want that cash influx, but we also really want to make sure they're committed to getting that special offer price. I also, and I don't have that included here, but I want to add that in for you, have my services set up. My policy is that you can only actually reschedule your appointment once before you lose your deposit. So I still have this in place. And then also that it has to be rescheduled either in December or January. They can't reschedule for February. Obviously, there's some certain circumstances that may cause for that, but if they are rescheduling, it's only once with that deposit, and it has to be in December or January, or they lose access to the special. How many posts? Like we said, daily. So that for posts or 6 reels, a daily story, at least, if not more than that. You can kind of create like one standard one, and then maybe share some of your work, maybe hop on your stories. excited talking about the sale. At least a daily story. So that's 6 stories. And then on the last day, make sure you include one last one with like a countdown that it's ending soon. Get them excited for that. Get them to want to book in before it ends. How many emails? It's going to be 7 emails, a daily email, plus one extra one on the last day. So I normally have most of my emails go out first thing in the morning. It gives people all day to look at them. 7:30 a.m. is normally really good for me. But on the last day, you want to send out an extra email towards the end of the day just to remind anyone who hasn't taken advantage yet, who was like, yeah, I'm going to do that, and they forgot about it. Just give them one last chance to take advantage of your offer. Okay. And like I said, always have all your content pre-created, ready to go. But as spots do fill up, go back and edit. Make sure you're showing people that spaces are being taken, that appointments are being booked, the time is passing, and create that urgency. And then I always create one last final post for the Tuesday. The sale is over, but I to thank you for everybody for seeing all my content that's focused just on a sale for the whole weekend, but also letting them know that I still have some availability and they can always book in at full price. And once again, always include a way to contact you. So that is my full sale. That's my exact sale.